Okay, so here's how we're going to keep track of items that we've ordered, and we make our orders. So if you need to order some items, you can go down to inventory, and it shows you what we have on hand for all the different products. You can filter it out, and you can say which brand we're looking for, suppliers, to help you narrow it down. For now, we just have a few test ones in there. You can look at orders. Now, I created this order earlier just to kind of do an example, and I canceled the order, so nothing really happened. But it keeps track of all the orders we have on hand. In this case, let's say we want to make a new order. So who do we want to order a supply from? Well, in this case, we just have Icon in there, and we want to we have automatically set our super shampoo to order quantity of 4, so it's already in there. Supply price that we programmed in there before is already that. And this is what our order is going to be. Let's say we want to edit that. Let's say we only want 3 bottles of the test shampoo, and create order at the bottom. So here's the information that we have. Let's email the order. Now we can put the email address in. Let's just say, for example, we're making a purchase order, and let's say that I'm down in Comox, and you want to send the order. Let's say that the person is going to be the people at Cosmo Prof. We'll have them as a supplier. We'll have an email in there for it, and if not, you can just put their email address in. Or let's say if you actually want me to purchase that order, for example, you'd call me on the phone and say, "Hey, I'm going to send you a purchase order for this and for what stuff we need to pick up from the supplier down in Comox," and you can just say my email, and then I'll get this. Make sure you don't misspell it. Then I'll get this email, and it'll have what the information is. Subject: okay, hi, please see the attached purchase order and send email. So the way the email goes, it's going to come from the system, and when it shows up on my phone, it's going to give me the information. I'm going to say, okay, well, the person already texted me and said they want to buy this stuff. Now I got an exact list of what I need. So I go down there and I pick it up. Or how it works is, if we get the deals going with our suppliers, when they get an email like this, they can put an order together for us and say, okay, purchase order number P2 or whatever. We have that available for you. It's ready for ship out, and they can ship it off to us, right? So they ship it, or in this case, let's say you just had to go get it from Cosmo Prof, so that's the supplier. So you put in what you need, the quantities and all that kind of stuff, and I get this list. I take that down. We'll just take a look at what that PDF looks like that I would have received in the mail. So it's going to look like this. Okay, product order P2. It's from industry, delivered to these guys. This is what it is. This is the barcode is, and this is how much it's supposed to cost, right? Perfect. Okay, so they have that. We can print it out, whatever, and so let's say now that it's Cosmo Prof. I've gone down, I've done my shopping, I've picked up the order, and I drop it off at the front desk. And it's like, okay, thanks, Raph. Okay, perfect. So now what you have to do is, it does not come out of that bag or that box until you receive the stock. It does not come out of that bag or box until you receive the stock, or else the whole system gets thrown out. If there's customers that are waiting, just put it aside. But you have to receive this stuff. If we're going to do inventory, it has to be handled this way. I cannot stress that enough. So go to receive the stock. Okay, perfect. But let's say that I only purchased one of them. That's they only had available, and the price was actually a little bit different. So the price on each, you look at the receipt, it was actually $12. It was on sale. And this one, I got an extra one. So confirm. What it'll do is it's going to actually put that stock into our system, so we'll have the information from that. And we'll close that. And this order has been received, and then the information is put in there correctly, and we have all the right prices. And later on, managers and supervisors can go and check the what's happening with all of the products. But takeaways from this is, send out purchase orders, even if it's to Sam or myself or Kathy, whoever's going down to pick up an order. So send it to them so they have something to give you. So when they bring it back, then you can actually look at, if we have a bunch of purchase orders out, you can actually look at one that has that's still outstanding. So let's say, in this case, let's make one really quick just so we can actually send one out. So let's make a purchase order from Icon. Let's put in put in 7 of these things, and create the order just because I want to see it there. Email the order. Let's just put it to myself again. Even in this case, it would actually go to icon, right? Send the email. Perfect. So now it's out there, and I'll just close that. So now order 3 in this case is ordered, but it hasn't shown up yet. But let's say that you've sent that off to icon. They sent you the stuff, and it's arrived. Perfect. Okay, so click on that purchase order, and this is what's come in. We want to receive the stock just like we did before. Put the actual quantity. If we ordered 7, they gave us 7. Perfect. That's what you keep. If it was a different price, note it. Put what that price is. And then, of course, if it's less than what we ordered it, and it's from a person that we always have to be aware of the price, we can have a chance to challenge them. And this will be a spot in our processes where we can actually say, hey, listen, we thought it was $15. Why is it $24? And they can make a change or something. But if you're all happy with what's in there, just put confirm, and boom, stock's been received. And now in this case, all of them has been received. We want to make sure that supervisors and managers are going in here and checking this order situation to see what we sent out versus what we've actually received. It could be a situation where if it hasn't shown up, it could be someone's forgot to put it in. Challenge the person, call them at home, see what you have to do to make sure that you can track down that order. Don't leave a shift. When you're on shift, you always make sure that if we have a product out, it may take about a week or so to get something from Icon, but if something was sent to me to go pick up and I didn't pick it up, challenge me on it, because we always want to make sure we're getting the habit of putting the stuff in there so we know what our levels are. If we use this thing, we won't have to have a run around the salon and find what we're low on. We can stay ahead of the game, and you've seen how easy it is just to kind of click received or order more or whatever. But this is how we order stuff, okay? Perfect. So now we've seen how we order and control stock in Schedule.